So you want to be a Twitch streamer, huh? Cool. I mean, there's like plenty of positives and negatives, pros and cons and stuff, but I wanted to try something different. My name's Garedactyl, king of hype and positivity, squirrel on Red Bull, kid in a candy store, and I've been doing Twitch for about 14 months now, close to, and there's a lot of things that it would have been nice to know going into it, but things that you learn over time, which I think would be important for this video. So this is top 10 things that streamers never tell you. Number 1, get used to silence. Lurking is the biggest form of support on Twitch. And simply because people aren't chatting does not mean they're having a good time, but they won't specifically say that they're having a good time because they're busy lurking. They might be at work or between commutes. They might have your stream on in the car, like on the seat, listening to the music. It might be plugged into their stereo system or whatever while they're driving. They just like to hear the background noise and stuff. So, but they're having a good time. They're watching you. They just aren't saying anything. Lurkers typically like lurking, which means being quiet, which means not really much feedback on your end. So it's just something to keep in mind. Furthering this point, you don't really get a lot of advice for people. See, this is aside from lurking. This is like a friends thing. With friends, if you ask them, hey, what game should I play? Or what should I change in my stream? You're not going to get a lot of in-depth answers. Maybe people are afraid to hurt people's feelings. That could be one reason, or because they're unsure of themselves. If someone came up to me and said, hey Gare, what game should I play on Twitch? Honestly, it's up in the air. Like I loved Fallout 4, played the heck out of it for about a full month, and then it kind of like died down, and I got more viewer traffic from things maybe like Jackbox, for instance. So things have to change with the times. But generally, hey guys, what game should I play? People are always going to say, just play what you want, man. So it's not really extremely helpful advice. Look for games that have your viewership, I'd say. Game research, you have to do that all the time. So that's definitely something you're going to keep up on. Number 2, technical difficulties will always happen. You can't avoid them. You can spend hours and hours and hours working on like a special little project, special effects or whatever, and no matter what you do, things are gonna break. You can't really prepare yourself for that. But there's been plenty of times while doing something like that everything just broke. All my cameras just broke, and I had to like stop doing dances for a day or two because I had to learn how to fix it. But technical difficulties are always gonna be a thing. You can't avoid them. Like, they'll just sneak up on you randomly. The best advice I can give is to not let it bring you down and ruin your entire stream. Number 3, people are always judging you. Good or bad, people always say that you have 15 seconds to impress your audience. New people, when they click on a stream, within 15 seconds, they decide whether or not they want to stay, leave, follow, subscribe, whatever. It's that 15 seconds impression, and that's definitely something to keep in mind. Good or bad, people are always judging you. You're always on the spot, so that's definitely something to keep in mind, especially to new people who are constantly analyzing whether or not they want to follow you or whatever, and you have 15 seconds to impress. So maybe ask a question of the day, or maybe ask a specific question about their personality. What kind of music do you like? Stuff like that. So definitely try and keep in mind that you have a short window to try and impress someone, especially new people. So do whatever you can to try and keep them. Number 4, don't pander to people. It's your stream. Now, this is a very specific one. A lot of these are specific. There's always like give and take. There's like two sides to everything. But for this one, people are always coming to your stream and say, hey, play Jackbox, or hey, play Grand Theft Auto, and just be like, no, I'm not gonna do that today. I have this planned, and like maybe we'll try it some other day, but today no, because we have this planned already. And it'd be like, do this, do that, or else I'm not gonna follow you. Okay, do this or do that, or I'm gonna unfollow you. Okay, cool, whatever. Like, I'll still be here. At the end of the day, it's your stream. You have to do what you want to do and do what you're passionate about. So honestly, if you have like a variety of dances, whatever dance that you want to do that dance. That would be good for you. Do whatever you want to do. It's your stream. Basically, if you do something, make a decision, and you're confident about it, and you're like, this makes me happy, I'm doing this, people will just follow your lead. Number 5, your comfort zone will always hold you back. There's like a million different ways to look at this. People can say that streaming is a job. People can say streaming's not a job, it's just a hobby, just do it for fun. It's half and half. You have to have fun with what you're doing, but also the fact that do pay attention to numbers and the ways of how you present yourself. Like, if you just get out of bed and your hair's all messed up and your shirt's all wrinkled as heck and stuff, all that is really bad as in the ways of presentation. You don't have to wear a business suit to Twitch, to like when you stream. You don't have to wear a business suit to try and look more professional. Everything's your own personal choice, but personally, I feel like wearing things like pajama pants keep you in this never got out of bed mindset. I can't move on with my day unless I put on jeans. That's actually like a requirement for my brain. Some people, if they're having a bad day, bad week, whatever, they won't use webcam. They're like, oh, I'm not feeling it today, I'm not gonna use a webcam. But then that gets you like in this comfort slump that if you don't use webcam that one day, the next stream, no webcam, next stream, no webcam. You won't use webcam for weeks because you never leave that comfort zone, negative mindset slump. Sometimes you have to try and push through things. Like, I'm always going through things. As a streamer, as you get more popular, you're going to get like people who don't like you, and that's going to be a thing that affects you. Sometimes you have to like not pay attention to Twitter and not talk about negative topics before a stream. I just avoid it. Just avoid social media before a stream. Sometimes that's what you got to do. But yeah, there's been times where I've like canceled stream because I was like sick or didn't feel well or wasn't like really low on sleep, or there's things going on in the background, lots of distractions. And there's been times where I've canceled streams, sure. I try to keep that at a minimum though. Canceling streams, I mean, you make a schedule so people know when to like expect you, even if it's like 4, 3, 2 days a week, whatever. You have to like really try to stick to that schedule. Streaming every single day is a bad idea. Streaming twice a day is a really, really bad idea. Don't do it. Number 6, networking is very important. Speaking of, hey, we have our own specific Discord for our amazing positive community down below called the Dactyl Squad. Hey, gonna click that link down there. You're gonna click that Discord link. You're gonna join our freaking community. You're gonna get to know us better. Yeah, baby, hey. But yeah, networking is a very specific topic that has like 2 different sides of it. Like some people really don't like the word. Some people actually use it in a good sense. Networking is not meant to be, I'm gonna check out your stream. I don't really care much about your stream. I just want viewers on my stream. You can't really approach it like that. To simply go and check out someone's stream so that they check out your stream in return and expecting that, like it's not something you should be aiming towards. Sometimes it'll work out in your favor, sometimes it won't. So try not to expect that and have that in mind, because sometimes they won't. Instead of networking, try to think of it as like making friends. It has to do with the mindset that people are in. And if you are in a negative mindset, or you just want to go to someone's stream to use them as a viewer on your stream, it's bad and it's very obvious and people will know it. It just takes a different kind of person, or change your perspective if you can. But number 7, personal versus professional balance. Some things should not be said, like personal details should not be said. What street you live on, what city you live in, all those things shouldn't really be said. Your family's addresses, your family's name specifically, all these things, where they work, none of that stuff. You need to keep that stuff to yourself, because it could come back to bite you later on, especially if you became more popular and have people that don't like you that will seek out this information to hurt you. Number 8, people will always come and go. Like I said before, there are a lot of different factors that neither party can really control, like promotion at work, or having to move, or getting married, for instance. Someone might end up getting married, get a girlfriend or whatever. They might even start up their own stream. That's another thing. That's a big thing. Let's talk about that right now. One thing I'm not entirely too fond of, because of the specific reasons about it, is when people come into my stream and they say, hey Gare, you've inspired me to stream. That could be really good or really bad. If I've actually inspired them as a person and what I do inspires them, cool, then hell yeah, awesome. You can stream, and then we'll both stream together. We'll collab and all the things. We'll work together. I'll give you all the advice I have, help you in whatever way I can. We can help each other. That's the best case scenario you could possibly get. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's great. I'd love to freaking work with you. But then the other side of that is, if someone comes to my stream and they see that someone's donating or gifting 20 to 30 gifted subs, people would see how much money someone would be making, and then that specific part, that inspires them. Not so much they're inspired by Twitch streaming or what I specifically do streaming, simply they want to make money. So they see me making money or whatever at X amount of dollars, could be $5, but people oversimplify it and think, oh wow, I just get paid to like sit down in a chair and play video games. Not quite. But the overall point of this is, do Twitch because you want to do it. Do Twitch because you're passionate about it. Do it because it's something you want to continue working on as a hobby and a passion, a little bit of a hobby project. That's definitely a personal project that you want to keep continuing to work on, make better, add little special effects and things here and there. That's what's important. Number 9, drama is inevitable. Sad to say, but no matter who you are, you're always going to get some sort of flack and hate. It could be the general people coming through and throwing racial slurs in your chat. Since it's the internet and everything's anonymous and there's all this anonymity where people can say and do whatever they feel like it, you're gonna definitely get a lot of people, a lot of keyboard warriors who just come in to try and get a rise out of you. Those are just general trolls, but in the ways of like personal trolls or whatever, like people that specifically go after you, always try to avoid topics of like religion and politics in your stream, because that's always surefire to start an argument. So those are things that I try to avoid. But even if you don't have crazy outward opinions of those sort of things, or left or right opinions, because there's always going to be people to disagree, you're always going to have people that don't like you for whatever reason. You can't please everybody, and with that, drama is going to be inevitable. Finally, number 10, if you're not moving forward, you're standing still. You have to find what characteristics suit you the best, find those, work on them, hone them, make them the best possible they can be, and always try your best to not only work on Twitch and improve your quality and your presentation, but also try to diversify your content in the ways of what you can do. If it's just games, then people might get bored sometimes. You have to try to make spread your talents throughout. Like if you want to do some art things, you can do that. Like doing YouTube years ago, I learned a lot of different talents in the ways of audio editing, photo editing, video editing. That's really important. And having those things is really cool. Making highlight videos is really good, especially of past streams. Not all streams are great, but if you have like a clip here from one stream that's good, cool. Throw it in a pile, put it in a folder, and after a month, a week, or whatever, however often you can, don't stress yourself out about it. Make a highlights compilation, maybe put it on YouTube. If you have other things that you can do, maybe a vlog, or if you could do a let's play. Let's plays would probably be the least beneficial, but vlogs and tutorials, top 10 videos, things like that on YouTube would bring people over to Twitch. By the way, hi, my name is Garedactyl. Again, we stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at twitch.tv/Garedactyl. And yeah, just always look to improve and change your stream, make it better, the best that it possibly can be, change yourself as a person, learn to always be yourself, sure, but find out who you would like to be better. I would like to be more entertaining, more energetic, this and that, and work on my stream, my effects and everything, so that's something I've always strived to do. I'm still myself at heart, but I think I'm a better me than I was when I started streaming. But that's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my name's Garedactyl, the king of hype and positivity, squirrel on Red Bull, kid in a candy store, and if I don't see you guys in the Discord, link below, then I'll also see you guys on Twitch, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I can't wait to talk to and get to know all of you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later, guys.